Alright, what's up YouTube? It's your buddy Will at What's Up in the Sky 37 channel, or you can catch me online, as I always say, at www.whatsupinthesky.com. And what the hell happened on Mars? Tell me if you see this fish-looking statue here with a little snout, some teeth. What I'm going to do this picture right, I'm going to make it look like it's on Earth. Just got to give it a little bit of septa, just a little bit of that color there. And it looks a lot easier when you do this. NASA does this a lot. It's called white balancing. And right next to this weird dolphin looking thing, we've got yet another bowl looking object. It looks like a perfect helmet or bowl. Something you'd put on your head or something you'd eat something out of. And next to it is an even weirder shape. This looks like it's even one piece. Like it's just buried in the ground there. It's got a ridge. It's hollow. You can tell it's hollow. There's a little smudge mark. I don't know why it's out of focus right now, but this was found. I think this was either on the Mars Anomaly website or this was done by maybe Michael Witter. There's a guy, Michael Witter. He's awesome. He's on here too. He does the same type of videos I do, where he'll go through each one with you and check out his. He's got some really long ones that are just great. He goes through everything on it. But there's a lot of neat things here. Look at the symmetry in this, and if you guys, a lot of people come, they look at the main anomalies and go. This is not one of the most crazy pictures I have, but there are a couple of things on here that are pretty neat, including this thing right here, which almost looks like another lizard or something, but I'm sure it's just a piece of something that's broken. It looks like it's a, actually looks like a piece of pottery or something that's been broke along the way with something laying behind it. Now let me show you where I got this from. This is the raw image here, and let me go ahead and I'll reset it so you can see that it is the same picture I'm working with. And let's see here, let's do what I did to it before. I just think it looks so much better when you drop this down, and it just looks more like Earth. And I think that the rover adds, I said this a million times in my videos, I think that the rover adds a little bit of color to it. Uh, so let's take a look here along this I guess we could call it a ridge. This is just very interesting. Um, all these anomalies in this one photo here. Another thing that looks like it's been hollowed out. And if you pull back, there's, a lot of these look to be hollowed out. But this right here, these two things are just too cool. This is pretty neat. This just is really neat area. I keep saying neat, but I don't know what else to say here. This is just pretty wild. Everywhere we look, when we pull these pictures up, almost every other day or every day, when the Soul rover comes down, it sends its, when it comes back, you get these pictures. They're awesome. So let's take a look here. This looks to be like a something. This is definitely, look how perfect that is, rounded. And what are the odds of this with this this actually looks like it was a head that was carved, but with this buried next to something that looks like a skull, next to some hollow tool looking things, next to some more very strange rocks, next to a question mark shaped rock, next to a crazy hollow bowl looking thing that's been buried in the sand, next to a dolphin or shark, a crazy dolphin shark. It looks like it could just attack you. Look, it's got sharp teeth and everything. Can you see that? Let me make that big. Let me see if I can, for the people who are vision impaired, or if you're looking on your cell phone, let me sharpen it up. That puts a little bit more depth into it. Let me reset this again, how it comes from NASA, so you can still see that it's still there. You see that? It's got some teeth there. But if you're looking on your computer right now, you're like, it's blurry and huge. Um, but once again, let me do this again. For you guys who have Apples, if you go ahead and download it, try that. What I just did there with on the corner here with the pictures, and you'll see they're much clearer. Um, but I think that's pretty much it for this. I know I'm bouncing around really fast on here. There's also a couple things up here. There's so many of these pictures that I have that I want to get out and do. I've got like 900 of them right now. And I know on my website I added like, I went to the torrent websites and just downloaded like every file that was out there and put it on there. And look, this seems to be another piece of something that's been cut off. See how it's almost perfectly rounded there. Um, Perfectly cut there. Look behind it. God, that almost looks like something. standing there with their arm. Say that was a head and that was their arm across like that. But what are the odds of that? Just like that looks like a little mini teddy bear. But look at this, kind of looks like another outcropping like in my Egypt. But this is in front of that rock there, so there's not too much special on that rock. Well, there's a lot of symmetry on a lot of this stuff. So I'm gonna leave you guys with this. I'm gonna put this up one more time. I'm gonna show this cool thing. I'm gonna make it big, almost perfect. It goes out and it looks like it's got another side. Almost looks like a big accordion or something you could play. Up here, this kind of looks like it comes up to a face, but I think that's probably just a rock. You've got this very interesting looking skull thing. Some very strange stuff around here, just laying out some perfect circle things. And as I said, as we go over here, you've got that. Hey, look, you got an F right there. I think that's just the way the things are laid out. You see that F and then an I? But there's that dolphin. I don't know. This is too cool to me. I hope you guys enjoy the videos, what I do if you hung out this long with me. I sit here and I make these videos and I'm just looking at pictures. Some I go get new ones and I just pull them up and I do it as I go. Some I get to do research for, some I don't. I've looked at these pictures for probably 15 years. I'm 32 now. I've been looking at the pictures in the books for the longest time since I was a child, but when the computer came out, I was an IT guy. I started when I was 15 at a computer store, and was running that shop by the time I was 19. Switched a couple of jobs, and now I'm 32. I'm a IT director for a mental health company, and like I said, this was one of my hobbies. I love doing it. I've always looked at stuff. And I hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy the videos. Much love. My last video was a dud. I thought that was a UFO spaceship. I basically put out the screen and apologized. I'm going to leave that video up there just so you see that even when I'm wrong, I'm man enough to come up and say, hey, I'm wrong. Let's keep looking. Let's keep talking. Comment below. Hit subscribe if you're new. Much love to you guys. Take it easy. Have a good night. Good day. Middle of the day. www.whatsupinthesky.com. Come see me. Let's talk. Peace.